The guy known as the QAnon shaman, who was seen shirtless and wearing bullhorns in the U.S. Capitol during the deadly rioting on January 6th, said in his first interview since being jailed that he was pissed off that the former squatter Donald Trump did not offer to help him, and why the fuck would he? He doesn't give a shit about you. In the interview, 60 Minutes, um, the reporter Laurie Segal had asked Jacob Chansley, who's the guy's real name, if he regretted his loyalty to Trump, which he should. He says I developed a lot of sympathy for Donald Trump because it seemed like the media was picking on him, which he deserved to be picked on because he was a fucking idiot, and seemed like the establishment was going after him unnecessarily or unfairly. No, they went after him necessarily and fairly. And basically, he's like, I had been a victim of that all my life. Yeah, bullshit. Whether it was whether he said it would be in school for him or at home. So in many ways, identify with a lot of the negative things that he was going through. Chansley said, yeah, bullshit. Um, he says, I honestly believed and still believe that he cares about the Constitution, which he doesn't, and that he cares about the American people, which he doesn't, only himself. And that's also why, and you know, it wounded me so deeply and why it disappointed me so greatly that I and others did not get a pardon, Chansley added. And why the fuck would Trump pardon you? He doesn't give a shit about you, like I said. You fucking retard. Chansley requested a pardon shortly before Trump left office, a request that was not granted because Trump didn't give a shit about you. That's why. Shortly before his term ended, Trump had issued several pardons to his sycophants, such as former White House strategist Steve Bannon, though he did not issue any to the alleged Capitol rioters. Though the dumbass Chansley remains loyal to Trump, Chansley said he regrets entering the Capitol with every fiber of my being. I don't think you regret anything. Um, Chansley is also known as Jake Angeli, also shot back at assertions that his actions were an attack on the U.S., saying that characterization was inaccurate entirely. I doubt that. My actions on January 6th and how I would describe them while I sing a song, yeah, bullshit. Um, you did not stop people from stealing and vandalizing because you were the one vandalizing, you fucking douchebag. Okay, he's like, I actually stopped somebody from stealing muffins out of the break room. Yeah, not good enough. Um, if you if you're a Trump lover, then you're not a lover of this country. If you support Trump, you're not a believer in the Constitution. If you if you're a sycophant to Trump, then you do not believe in the truth and founding principles. Um, and you cannot believe in God if you're a Trump supporter because, for one, God doesn't exist and Trump doesn't follow the Bible anyway. So, prosecutors allege that Chansley wielded a weapon, a spear, attached to a flagpole while inside the Capitol, and left a threatening note for former Vice Squatter Mike Pence. Chansley was arrested less than a week after the deadly January 6th Capitol breach, and he has been charged with knowingly entering a restricted building without lawful authority and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds. And Chansley reportedly stopped eating after being put in prison and refusing to eat any food that wasn't organic. Um, to tell you this, you fucking douchebag Chansley, you get prison food. You don't get to choose what the fuck they give you. So fucking eat the food that the prison gives you because that's all you're ever gonna get. Um, a U.S. district judge granted Chansley's request after his attorney claimed he had gone 9 days without eating, but prosecutors this week argued against releasing Chansley from jail before his trial, writing in a court, um, um, writing in a court filing that he was in danger to the community. He cannot be trusted now to suddenly change course, prosecutors wrote, which is true, yeah.